Is it possible to do everything on your job description to an absolutely high standard and still underperform? Yes, it is. There are two dimensions to performance. There is the job dimension, which is obviously tied up in the job description. And there's the non-job dimension, which doesn't get much of a mention in the job description. I believe it's the non-job dimension that makes all the difference for high-performing teams. And in fact, what I've done is I've identified four very obvious non-job roles that are critically important to anyone's success. And regardless of how well somebody's doing their job, if they're not doing these four non-job roles, they're probably not performing. One of those roles is a positive attitude and enthusiasm. Now, we don't expect people to be bouncing off the walls with excitement when they come to work, but we don't expect people to be backbiting, whinging, playing politics, and all the rest. That's critically important to success. The second role is a team role. We expect people to be able to operate in a team. Nobody's working on a desert island on their own. They're always interacting with other people, and they need to do that. And that's a critically important part of success. The third non-job role is what I call a career role, and that is to be constantly developing yourself, to be upgrading your skills, and as they say, become a lifelong learner. The world is changing so quickly, people have to continually upgrade their skills and qualifications. And the fourth non-job role is innovation and continuous improvement. We want people to bring their brains to work with them, and we want them to be able to contribute to making the organisation more efficient and effective. There are four non-job roles I talk about in my latest book, Winning Teams, the 8 Characteristics of High-Performing Teams. And in that book, I talk about each of those four. I talk about how you can embed them into team performance and give them more elevation, because obviously they're critically important to success. So if you'd like to grab a copy of Winning Teams, the 8 Characteristics of High-Performing Teams, if you look below, it'll give you the details of how to purchase that book.